What's up, everybody, guys? It's Khairo here. I am here with your Smackdown Live January 3rd, 2017 review right here on Khairo's TV, guys. I said I'm going to try to be consistent, one video every day, try my best, and I'm going to be consistent with my Raw and Smackdown reviews, guys. Guess what? I'm very happy with myself. I did a Raw and Smackdown review for you here, guys, today. Well, we cannot complain about the first show of Search for Smackdown Live in 2017. What an awesome show, guys. There's barely anything to complain about. The only complaint I can have, guys, wow, the crowd was absolutely dead. The crowd was terrible, guys. That was a terrible crowd for such a great show. They didn't deserve it, guys. I don't know what city or town they were in, but they did not deserve SmackDown. But that just proves how the quality of SmackDown Live. I remember Joe Cronin tweeting that the crowd's dead, and I said that proves the quality of SmackDown. He liked my tweet. Thank you to Joe Cronin. Make sure to follow him on Twitter at Joe Cronin JCS, his new Twitter, and follow him, subscribe to him on YouTube, Joe Cronin Show, guys. He agreed with me and liked my tweet, guys. The crowd was dead. I bet if Raw was in that city and the crowd was that dead, it will feel even worse because Raw's absolute crap. Well, let's talk about SmackDown Live. This show was absolutely phenomenal, guys. Amazing show WWE gave us to, guys. Oh, we were in Jacksonville, Florida for this show. So, guys, as soon as SmackDown kicked off, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the best heel in the WWE right now, guys, The Miz, made his way out to the ring. I originally thought that it was The Miz versus I originally thought it was The Miz versus Dean Ambrose to kick off the show, guys, for the Intercontinental Championship, but it definitely wasn't that because they were there to fight in the main event of the evening, guys. So Miz was out there with Maurice, his wife. Miz still wants Renee to come out and apologize to him. So he's just complaining. Finally, guys, the lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose, made his way out to the ring. Ambrose hits the ring, but Miz retreats to the apron, guys. So Maurice steps up and slaps the taste out of Ambrose. When I mean Maurice slapped the taste out of Dean Ambrose. The connection there, guys, was absolutely amazing, guys. And then she walked out the ring. She was just blocking Ambrose from the Miz because Ambrose would not hit a woman, guys. So when Miz and when Miz and Maurice were walking out, Ambrose made such a funny quote here, guys. This was very funny. Ambrose said, the hard part of his night is over because Miz's wife Maurice hits harder than he does. Miz drops the mic and his music hits. Oh my gosh, guys, that was funny. He said the hard part of his night is done because Maurice hits harder than him. Guys, Maurice slapped the taste out of Ambrose. That slap was lethal, brutal slap. So, guys, the first match of the evening, guys, on the A show, SmackDown Live, was the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin, versus the show-off Dolph Ziggler. This was a very, very good match. A great match, guys. A lot of storyline, a lot of story. There'll be some idiots on Twitter saying, but Khairo, didn't you complain about Kevin Owens and about Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns and Chris Jericho's rematch on Raw, but you're not complaining about Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler? Because there's a reason why I'm not complaining, because there's a reason this match was made, because of the triple threat match they had the week before. AJ Styles won that match, so WWE SmackDown Live put Corbin and Ziggler against each other, guys. Well, guys, Corbin is definitely a future WWE champion, guys. One day. Corbin was absolutely amazing in that ring. Corbin's entrance is amazing, guys. He destroyed Dolph Ziggler. When I mean destroyed Dolph Ziggler, he destroyed Dolph Ziggler, guys. This match was back and forth. What? A good nearly 10 minutes, guys. So the ending of the matchup was when Dolph Ziggler tried to hit a famouser and nailed the clothesline for 2. Corbin ends up in the ring post after Ziggler moves. Ziggler hits the famouser for a 2 count. More back and forth. Ziggler hits the zigzag for a close 2 count. I thought Dolph Ziggler won the match with that zigzag, but Baron Corbin kicked out, guys. Corbin ends up getting the win with a beautiful end of days. Baron Corbin's end of days is absolutely amazing, guys. Brilliant. The end of days was absolutely beautiful, guys. Amazing. Very good match. Baron Corbin won a great match. But the highlight is after this matchup here. I'm sure all of you are crazy about on Twitter. All of you are now crazy about on YouTube. After the match, Corbin went to ringside, brings a steel chair in, and he was going to attack Ziggler with the chair. Kalisto's music hits, and out comes he make the save. They make the save. I was wondering why on earth is Kalisto coming out here to save Dolph Ziggler from Baron Corbin when I thought their feud ended at TLC, guys. So I really didn't understand this, but I started to understand. So after Baron Corbin retreated the ring, guys, I just knew Ziggler was gonna hit zigzag or super kick, guys. So Ziggler was catching his bearings, turning up. Kalisto turned around into a big super kick by Ziggler. He yelled that he doesn't need Kalisto and he's never needed anyone. Fans pop as Ziggler yells at Kalisto. Ziggler storms out of the ring and goes to the back as Kalisto recovers, guys. Everyone is saying that this is a heel turn for Dolph Ziggler. I don't really think so, guys, because the WWE can change plans next week on SmackDown Live. It was heel tactics, heel mannerism by Dolph Ziggler, but it wasn't the full transformation we need to call it a proper Dolph Ziggler heel turn, guys. But it was great. We're going to see a new attitude of Ziggler. Ziggler was crazy, guys. He was upset. So after, and another thing I'm going to complain about SmackDown Live, too many commercials. Too many commercials. The commercials are very, very annoying, guys. So we're back from the break, and James Ellsworth approaches Carmella backstage. I was like, oh my gosh. James Ellsworth is going to have a lot of problems with Big Cass, guys. If you don't know, Big Cass is dating Carmella in real life. He thanks her for the kindness last week and he wishes her good luck in her match tonight, but he's fumbling all over his words, like Ellsworth can't speak in front of women. He takes off his own t-shirt and says he got her this. She looks unimpressed but turns the switch, guys, and starts thanking him. Carmella suggests Ellsworth walk her to the ring tonight and they leave together, guys. So this was another interesting thing about Dolph Ziggler's transformation into being a heel. We go backstage, or maybe he's just a stressed out face, guys, that's not gonna mess around. We go backstage to Dolph Ziggler tearing the locker room up, guys. Rhino, Mojo Rawley, and Apollo Crews were there as well. Apollo Crews tries to talk to him, but Ziggler attacks him. Ziggler hit a headbutt, so this is how it happened. Apollo Crews was like, what was that for? That was unneeded. Ziggler was like, it's not your business. Crews was like, you made it my business. Kalisto's my friend. Ziggler was like, yeah. Ziggler delivered a big headbutt to Crews. They started brawling on the floor. They got separated by Mojo Rawley and Rhino. I never saw Heath Slater there, and of course Zack Ryder is recovering from his knee surgery, guys. So they brought it. Rhino and Rawley broke it up, guys, as Ziggler stormed off. Ziggler was not in the mood. The next match was Becky Lynch, the inaugural SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Becky Lynch versus La Luchadora, guys. I've said this in the past, the Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss feud is really exciting for me, guys. Very exciting. And I think these two women are doing a very, very good job on SmackDown Live. Alexa Bliss is definitely the breakout woman star of the year, guys. These two women have been putting on a great rivalry since No Mercy, guys. Absolutely great. Unlike Charlotte and Sasha Banks, guys, because they have been a joke as well. Again, I have to link to Raw to prove that SmackDown is truly the A show. I don't know how some people tweet and think that Raw is better than SmackDown Live. There's absolutely no way. SmackDown Live must have different creative writers from Raw, guys. There's no way you can have the same creative writers, guys. There's no way. Um, so we're back from the break, guys. The luchador is in the ring. Apparently, is Dorada, whatever her name is, or I forgot her name. Becky takes control early on and mounts Luchadora strikes. Becky keeps control and takes her frustrations out on the masked opponent. Becky catches her to the floor for a breather but goes under the ring, so La Luchadora goes out the ring. She runs into the ring from the other side. It was another La Luchadora, guys, and attacks Becky from behind. You could just tell this was Alexa Bliss. The body, the shape, and her height, you could tell it was Alexa Bliss. La Luchadora went with a modified STO, went to the top rope, performed Twisted Bliss, and we obviously knew it was Alexa Bliss. She went for Twisted Bliss, but Becky reversed it, applied the disarmer. La Luchadora, which was Alexa Bliss, tapped out. Becky Lynch got the win. After the match, Becky unmasked La Luchadora and the SmackDown Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss. The original La Luchadora comes from under the ring and they beat Becky down, guys. So there's two La Luchadoras there. Obviously, Alexa Bliss is one. So I understand this, guys. So there's build up into the Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch rivalry, and there's still tension of the WWE Universe if they don't know who is under the mask. People think it's Mickie James. It is not Mickie James, by the way. In no way, it's not Mickie James. Sorry guys, my hair's just sticking out there. I don't know why it's acting on the camera. No, yeah, it's acting on the camera. I don't know why, guys. So, after the match, we had the John Cena, the former 15-time world champion, and the WWE champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles, contract signing for the prestigious WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, guys. This was an amazing contract signing here, guys. This is what SmackDown Live is about. There's some people complaining about, oh, Daniel Bryan is there. Huh? Isn't that authority figure? But guess what? Bryan did his job. Bryan was there for 3 minutes and then left. He left it up to Styles and Cena. What do you think Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley would do that? No way. No way. They'll be the center of attention, guys. So Bryan comes out to a big pop, guys, and he introduces the WWE Champion AJ Styles and John Cena, guys. But when I mean this contract signing was awesome. This contract signing was awesome. This went back and forth with a lot of words, guys. So AJ wonders how Cena gets a title shot after being gone for months. Bryan understands where AJ is coming from, but AJ needs to understand where he's coming from. Bryan says SmackDown is on a roll and they won the ratings last week because AJ headlined and Cena returned. Bryan says they need to keep the momentum going into the Royal Rumble, and they do that by giving everyone the biggest match possible, Cena versus Styles. Bryan says this is a match people want and this is what they will give them. Bryan wishes them good luck and leaves the ring. This is exactly what he should do. Bryan should not be the center of attention of the WWE Championship, unlike Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley is under the attention of the WWE Universal Championship and the United States Championship, guys. He left the ring. AJ says Cena was given the title shot by a guy who is basically his brother-in-law, which is true. AJ talks about how the tables have turned and said this time it's Cena. He doesn't belong in WWE if he doesn't get a win. AJ goes on and takes credit for the ratings victory. He says SmackDown can do it without Cena. Keeps on ranting and saying Cena will never be as good as The Rock or AJ Styles. He signs the contract and holds the title up while talking trash. Some fans chant for Cena as he takes the mic. Cena says AJ knows nothing about being a man. Cena mentions standing up for himself as he pushes the chair out of the way. Cena says AJ just made the biggest mistake of his life, guys. He got John Cena upset. He admits he needs a win to prove he belongs in the WWE. And Cena, guys, you look can't complain. Cena is one of the best on the mic. The passion, his facial expression, and he was saying how his passion, how he keeps returning. He said he comes back because he wants to. AJ Styles goes out to the ring because he has to. Stuff like that, guys. So Cena signs. Then Baron Corbin's music hits. I couldn't believe it, guys. Corbin brags on his Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal win at WrestleMania 32 and announced his name for the Royal Rumble match. He said he is the first SmackDown Live superstar officially announced for the Royal Rumble match, guys. So Corbin says he's gonna win the Royal Rumble and he doesn't care who wins the WWE Championship at Royal Rumble because he will win the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. So Cena was like, I know this punk ain't going to fight, referring to Styles, so I'm gonna pick a fight with the toughest dude in the room, guys. And Corbin was like, don't you dare talk to me like that before I knock your teeth down your throat. I love that, guys. Corbin was absolutely hyped up. Cena flips the table. AJ drops Cena from behind with a cheap shot, guys, at Enziguri. Corbin stands over Cena and says, maybe AJ is right. Cena's time is up. AJ backs up the ramp as Corbin looks on from the apron and Cena recovers, guys. A great contract signing there and build up. And it was announced on Talking Smack that it will be, I think it's going to be the main event, it will be Baron Corbin versus John Cena. I'm not sure he's going to get the win. Probably John Cena because he needs momentum into the Royal Rumble. We see Maurice walking backstage. She stops at Renee Young and slaps the taste out of Renee Young. Maurice has been on fire last night on SmackDown Live. 2 brutal slaps to a couple, Dean Ambrose and Renee Young. On behalf of The Miz, Maurice says Renee deserved that and warns her to never touch her husband again. She walks off and we go to commercial. Another commercial. So the next match was the princess from Staten Island, Carmella versus Aaliyah, guys. Aaliyah, apparently, I thought she was a local competitor, but apparently she is talent from NXT. She was pretty good, but this is just basically a squash match for Carmella. Back and forth. It was quite quick. Aaliyah was going on the middle rope to do a move. Pardon me, guys. But Ellsworth distracts her, pulls her foot off. The referee didn't see. Carmella hit a super kick and got the win with her submission maneuver. I forgot what it's called, guys. After the match, Ellsworth and Carmella celebrated. I'm really looking forward to to what the plans are going to be for Carmella and James Ellsworth. James, watch your back for big cats. You're gonna have an angry 7-footer after you. That's my warning. The next match was the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, American Alpha versus Breezango, guys. Breezango deserve better. There's no need to run after this. Breezango, Fandango and Tyler Breeze are great talent, and they lose a match in 1 minute, guys. This did the job for American Alpha though, but not for Breezango. They should have faced local competitors. Breezango should not have lost in 1 minute, guys, and they need to drop this fashion police gimmick that they have. So basically it's just straight away suplexes. Jordan tags in, unloads on Breeze. Gable comes right back in for the double team. Grand amplitude to get the squash win. But guys, this match really happened because after the match, the champ celebrated until the graphic flashes and we cut backstage to the new Wyatt family. Bray Wyatt says nothing lasts forever. He wants Alpha to enjoy the moment while they can because reality will soon hit them. Wyatt says Alpha has only made them stronger and next week the Wyatts are coming to reclaim what's rightfully theirs. Randy Orton tells them to run. I think he stole Luke Harper's line there because Luke Harper's looking at him like he wanted to say it. Then they cut the little graphic again. Back from another commercial, guys. This was just a little filler. Nikki Bella and Carmella did not have enough time. So during the commercial, they already made their entrances. Nikki Bella and Natalya in the ring. Nikki can't bring herself to hating Natalya. She goes on about how Natalya is using her family's name. Natalia says Nikki is sick to make this about her family. She shows us a tweet Bret Hart made last week to praise Nikki and doesn't want to think what she did to get him to save her. Natalia says she's better than Bret ever was. I don't know about that, Natalia. She goes on about Nikki using her looks. She says when Nikki's beauty fades, Cena will leave her and she will die alone. Oh my gosh. And these two are friends in real life. They're taking some harsh words, guys. Nikki levels Natalia with a right hand. Oh my goodness me. This right hand looked legit. The right hand Nikki Bella delivered to Natalia looked legit. What a right hand it was. Depth, Natalia. She was on the floor laid out. It was announced on Talking Smack. It will be Natalia versus Nikki Bella next week on SmackDown Live. Something Raw does not do. Do Raw build up to the next episode of Raw? No. SmackDown Live all the time building up to the next episode, building matches up. SmackDown Live is already stacked, guys. And sorry, I forgot to mention the Wyatt family will be facing the American Alpha for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships, guys. So what? That's 3 matches already announced. American Alpha versus the Wyatts for the Tag Team Championships. Natalia versus Nikki Bella. And Baron Corbin versus John Cena. 3 big matches, guys, on the next episode of SmackDown. So, we're backstage with Dean Ambrose and Dasha Fuentes, one of the SmackDown Live journalists and interviewers, guys. She botched so much. Oh my goodness me, this was disgusting. The amount of time she botched. Dasha asked him about Marie slapping Renee and asked him if he's ready for tonight's title match. She fumbles over her words here. She couldn't even say intercontinental. Guys, I'm joking. I'm overreacting. But she botched Intercontinental and she botched Championship, guys. That was absolutely disgraceful, guys. That was hilarious. Ambrose says he's taken away what's most important to him is not his wife, his Intercontinental Championship. So, guys, the main event, a match we're looking forward to, the Lunatic Fringe Ambrose versus Miz. This was a great match. Dean Ambrose kicked off the match straight away by going right after Miz, going with that lunatic style, guys. Right hands, left hands, right hands, left hands, right hands, left hands. Just destroying Miz in the beginning and Miz being smart, running around, then beating down Ambrose. This was a very good match, guys. Ambrose came off the top rope. Miz caught him, reversed it, caught him, and delivered skull crashing finale for a close 2 count. I thought Miz retained. Miz mocks Daniel Bryan with the yes kicks now. He misses the last kick, more back and forth until Ambrose nails with lariat. Miz blocks dirty deeds. Ambrose clothesline Miz to the floor and nails a big suicide dive, sending Miz into the barrier. Maurice approaches Ambrose and talks trash. She slaps the taste out of the Ambrose for the 2nd time of the night. Maurice was on absolute fire last night. Fire with the 3 beautiful slaps. Listen to this. Oh my gosh. Ambrose's cheek must have been stinging. Guys, oh wow. So she slaps him. So normally when someone gets hit, they win by disqualification. But obviously if that would happen, Ambrose would not win the Intercontinental Championship. I'm not gonna lie. This was sort of like Roman Reigns on Raw with the if he lost by count out and disqualification, he would lose the United States Championship. It was just like that when the referee let the match carry on. It was just like this, guys. Ambrose begs the referee not to disqualify him because he won't win the championship and suggests the referee eject Maurice instead. The referee sends Maurice to the back and she throws a fit. Miz comes from behind and nails Ambrose with the title and tosses it out of the ring. I thought Miz retained there again. Ambrose still kicks out of 2. Miz goes for a skull crashing finale but is blocked. Ambrose nails dirty deeds for the win. And the Lunatic Fringe is your 2-time Intercontinental Intercontinental Champion. That is your thumbnail, guys. Dean Ambrose, new Intercontinental Champion. Pretty surprised. I didn't want Ambrose to be champion. I said Ambrose doesn't need a championship, guys. But oh well. Ambrose is the Intercontinental Champion, guys. Miz was complaining as well, talking smack. He went absolutely ballistic on Daniel Bryan and Renee Young. It was awesome, guys. Better than his first encounter with Bryan. And he was saying, if it was any other person, what happened to the referee now? Did they change the rules because of him? Because he should still be champion. Because Dean Ambrose should have won the match by disqualification, guys. So this is your SmackDown Live review. Guess what? It was better than Monday Night Raw. SmackDown Live continues to prove why they are the A show. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like. Comment what you think, guys, about SmackDown Live. Awesome show. And subscribe if you already haven't. Thanks for watching.